Good morning. So this reading is for the 7th of December to the 13th. I'm going to be using Enchanted Crystal deck just for reference. I restarted this video. There was a bit of chaos in my house, and Nine of Cups has just popped out of the deck. So just remember that. I also had already drawn what should be 3 oracle cards. I do this for my personal readings because usually I don't look at them until the end of the reading, then they confirm the energy of the reading anyway. So I'm using the an angel oracle. 2 came out of the Katrina Jane oracle card, and also this deck I don't always get on with, but I was called to use it this morning, and 2 came out of that as well. So we're seeing 2s. So partnerships, balance, etc. What's the tea? And then for the main read, I'm going to use these Enchanted Crystal Tarot. The pictures are beautiful, and for clarification, if I need them, may not use it, the Mystic Mondays Tarot. So here we go. I usually pull out 12 cards for the general reading. Hermit reversed, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords. Ooh. Up and down energies, 5 of Pentacles reversed. Some of us are happy to see that. Strength, 7 of Swords, 6 of Cups reversed, 2 together, the Hierophant reversed, and the Hangman upright. Three of Swords reversed, World reversed, Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. That was kind of the initial energy I got, and then it went off on a bit of a tangent. So let's see where this is going to take us. I need to get one of those. Can you see that? I need to get one of those cameras from above, don't I? Anyhow. So you maybe have spent a bit of time on reflection with this Hermit in reverse here. And you are probably going to come out of that energy. It's been really important for you to sort of get a grounding of where you are. I think this is moving on from last week's energy. And you are going to start actually maybe voicing some of your thoughts to other people. And really start sharing them. Sometimes that reflection on your own is really important, but then as you start moving on, it's going to become more important for you to start discussing where you're going, what's happening around you. And we've got this Ace of Cups. So recently you are probably going to have started feeling something very emotionally see, this one's got like a little volcano. Well, it's a mountain, but I'm feeling like it's a volcano. Something bubbling up inside of you. You're going to be really emotionally connected. Now, this was, again, from last week. I was getting a lot of that energy where we're sort of starting to move into a new era of our own creativity and using our own, loving energy. In something that you're really interested in. So these might have been things that you've been thinking about, that you've been moving towards, but you've not been brave enough to speak them. And that may be because you're fearing your past failures, or you may feel that you've not you've had some an undercurrent of people not supporting you, going behind your back. Somebody might have done something that's not left you feeling in a very good state, and maybe that's just knocked your confidence a little bit, and you're sort of just worrying about how you're going to move forward. But this is in the most recent energy, so this is something that's come up that you're going to start moving through, and I think you're going to find that you're in the best place to actually, you know, see where you're at, and be able to sort of actually be clearer on well, this is what's happening now, this is where I want to go, that has happened, clear that out. We've just had a really brilliant full moon, super moon, on the 4th, so all that energy of changing is going to be you know, coming to fruition. And so clearing out the past, you're not going to need that where you're going. 5 of Pentacles, for those of you that are feeling have been feeling a little bit short on resources or support, that's going to change. And you might find that support is coming from people that you have previously supported willingly, you know, without any expectation of it coming back. But you should start feeling, oh, you know what? I'm not in such a bad place as I thought I was. I do still have the right resources. I do have the support to go through. And I'm glad I've had this rest. Actually, I'm glad that those people that haven't been around me, supporting me, have been exposed. And now I'm really ready to move on. And really ready to move on in a really good way, because we've got the strength. So don't worry that if you've been just sat mulling over things in your mind. This lovely strength card, and she's giving me Queen of Wands vibe in this as well. So I am feeling this as like a career or as entrepreneurial energy that's been brewing for a while, that you might have been very, very interested in starting, but like I said, through the lack of confidence, you've not really gone ahead and done that. And you have been very, very defensive with your ideas. Those thoughts are making sure that you've got some strategy, that you're feeling you know, that you're directing any of these thoughts that you've got. Make sure you're choosing trusted people around you who will give you honest feedback and support you in this. So sometimes that can be people working behind the scenes, and we did have the 10 of Swords, meaning that, you know, there has been a little bit of something underhand. I'm not feeling that is going to be the case so much now, is that underhandness has led you to a better strategy, and you're going to be able to take that in a Queen of Wands kind of way, create with it. And we've got the 6 of Cups here, which is, I think I was saying about the full moon, that we have got this period of time where we are able to move away from the past. So if you've been tied to something that's made you sort of feel that you cannot move forward, you should find you're starting to release that. I mean, it's definitely a good time. So if you need to do any cleansing, magical work with it, great, go ahead and do that and help that support you. Then these 2 cards came out, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Hanged Man upright. So you're going to break free of a structure. You might leave a paid job. You might leave a big institution. You might break away from tried and trusted methods, and you might be going a little bit out there on the limb, because you've done all the sitting and waiting, you've done all the thinking about it, and now you're ready to view everything from a new perspective. And this is an excellent time for you to start putting those pieces. And you don't need me to tell you that. You already know it, because you feel it. You feel this inner strength, and you feel this Queen of Wands energy. And if you're anything like me, that is an amazing feeling when you get it, because you really don't need to think about too much. You just have to go with that gut feeling and know it's the right thing for you. And then as we move towards the end of the week, you're going to leave behind these scars of people betraying you, not supporting you, going behind your back. We've got the Three of Swords in reverse, so I believe that's a healing energy, and you're going to actually feel that you have released the past, you have released those people, you have released that poor network, or that poor environment, or that poor employer, and you're ready to move on. We've got the 12, yes, it is the 12, but it's not 12, sorry. I'm seeing 12. It's 21. It's the World in reverse. So I've reversed the number there. You might have put on hold. On this card, I am seeing the World, literally, obviously, but very clearly in a different way to some other cards. And I feel like there's an inner desire there to really expand your vision, not just in your locality, but to take it further than that, to take it more globally. Maybe you'll be visiting, or you've got plans to visit somewhere abroad, because we've got the Knight of Swords here, and although it's usually the Wands that it details the travelling, this Knight of Swords is carrying forward that energy of moving on to new places, but ideas. So everything that you're thinking at the moment is going to be carrying you forward to quite an amazing ending. The Queen of Pentacles. So you're going to be sat in your power. She's beautiful, isn't she? Look. You're going to be sat in your own power, and you are about to move into this phase. This is definitely echoing some other readings I've done recently with this new energy coming up. But you're going to be sat into this power of creation. She's an archetypal working parent. She's got small children. So she's nurturing, but she's bringing forth this money, this environment. And I feel that this reading's been really, really clear, that I don't need to use the clarification deck. I really don't want to muddy the waters, but we will look at the Oracle card. And we've got this angel card here. It's Archangel Rachelle. Angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved. So we can see how that integrates with the earlier message of the swords, the Seven of Swords, where you're turning the conflict of the Ten of Swords into strategy. And you're able to move past that, because we've got this bright new full moon, super moon, that's going to help you leave behind the past energies, and you move forward with confidence. Two oracle cards from the Katrina Jane deck, dreams and gratitude. So again, clarifying that energy of something you've been thinking of, that you've been a little bit afraid of speaking up about. You are entering in a phase where your dreams are going to be released, and while you're waiting for it, it's best you sit in that sense of gratitude. So grateful for the troubles that have led you here, that have allowed you to break free from standard way of thinking, to structure what your dreams are going to be, and start putting in that foundation, because this is a really powerful energy, and you can be sure that you're going to be supported energetically for this. I really like this, and I really love those two colours together as well, the pinks and the blues. That is, that love, that passion. And I was feeling passion when I saw the dreams, so you're going to get that energy with you. And wow, I did say I don't normally get on with this deck, but clearly it had something to say today. We've got hustling, make it rain, focused on money, getting it. So 100% a career or money reading today. get out there, make your dreams happen, put the work in, and be unfazed about doing it. You're definitely in a really good space, and I have completely enjoyed this reading today because I'm buzzing with it. Have a lovely lovely day, start of the weekend, and speak to you soon.